like $30,000 a month. What do you think they're gonna do? Same thing with the other prop firms I used, and same thing with Apex too. Would you rather pay a kid out $2,000 or find some reason not to pay him out? Like if you're a casino,
Bro,
if you're a prop firm.
just don't share your account number on the accounts and you're fine.
I did today an accident.
Yeah,
Live
I know,
trading.
but just don't do it. I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
I will not
It'll
let it
give you
happen.
less pressure on you as well.
Okay. Let's start the
In a sense.
recap. So today, clean power 3 just like this day. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution lower. So the only difference here, what made me convinced that this was high of day, I like to use protected highs and lows. We had SMT plus a BPR right here. So this BPR, I mean, most people know how I feel about BPRs. I love them for entries. I love them for protected highs. What's up, Koala? Well, basically run of this high, manipulation, and I was saying in my market review that I posted, or my pre-market review, run of the high, I want to see London become high of day, usually for a manipulation, because accumulation, manipulation during London forms high of day 70% of the time. I think that's what ICT said. And we have the SMT with BPR. I was convinced that this was high of day, so all we really did here was run into the CIBI off of open. We also had unemployment. We had a red folder and orange folder news today, but that didn't really bother me. And this was the first trade I took on live. This was destructive. This was the worst trade I think I took in my entire career of trading, mainly because it didn't even fit my model or my rules. It was just a trade I think I took for fun. I'm still sleep deprived. I was sleep deprived when I took this. I told myself, and I posted in my analysis, if we don't run this low with SMT and retrace up higher, we're not taking it. We closed above, and it was like, all right, why not? Let's take a, what was it? I say a D minus or an F plus setup for no reason, with no proper drawn liquidity.
Yo, bro,
Yo.
I have a question. Do you have like your models and stuff like written down?
Yeah, I do.
Can we find that somewhere, or is it only for you?
It's not organized enough to be. It's like just a bunch of entry examples, but just trade inside macros. That's probably the best way to put it.
Like the thing, like your model criteria.
Mhm.
You know, like let's say weekly power 3 or daily power 3.
Yeah, I mean, that's all the stuff I use. I use it for just determining my bias for trades and stuff. I can go into that. Like for here, you want me to give an example of like a quick breakdown?
Oh yeah, that would go.
Okay, so the trade I took here, which, was that valid? Hold up, let me go check out the S&T charts real quick. Just so I could get you a good example, or a proper. Jeez. Okay, so the trade I took right here, we're obviously bearish. We have our power 3 lower, and I always like to see our higher time from PD arrays to see what we're retracing into. I obviously use macros, and I always like to see where we're heading with price, like what PD arrays we're respecting, disrespecting. For example, inversion right here, we have a CIBI right here we're respecting. We didn't completely fill it. We leave a portion of it unfilled. Pushing lower, we distribute lower, and we still have draws here, but on the first leg of distribution we have London and Asia that got ran out, and then we retraced higher, and I really want to see us push not past this. I want to see us remain in OTE, which I also use OTE. You can see the bodies respected OTE, not really any type of OTE PD array. We had a breaker right back here, not really something I'd be too confident in or using for my bias. Most of my entries happen on the 1 minute because my model forms on the 1 minute, and it's just different type of PD arrays that occur. So I could like to see if we run away, if we open macro. Okay, here's our macro open right here. We open the macro and we have no manipulation below the macro, as you can see. So this is a devil's mark. I think Dexter's lab did this. I don't even know if this is a real thing. I made this up entirely. And it works pretty well. So if we have no manipulation through the macro low or macro open, then I want to see price retrace back down to the zone. So seeing how we're respecting OTE here, we have this PD array that we're initially respecting. Bodies are respecting. We're running out highs, pushing out, we tap into it, we run out an induced high. All this stuff is happening where I really want to see a run lower. We finally displaced through it outside. And the reason why I'm confident in taking this trade was we're already majorly bearish because of the protected high up here. And what is it? We have SMTs at the highs with YM, ES, and Q right here. And from here, I just want to see us close below this retrace. So this was first entry when we closed below this high probability inversion for value gap with our clean draw right here. I took 5 M and Q entry, and I want to see the bodies respect, or if I see the bodies respect like this, that's another entry for me, so I just enter. So boom, we run into it. That's my entry, first entry, stop loss above the inversion, because I don't want to see it completely fill it. You can see we wick into it, we close back below, we open right here, and this is like, all right, second entry, another 5 M and Q can go into this because I'm confident we are going to sell off here. Everything is lining up for me, and that's exactly what I did. So after we retraced it, we opened, we retraced into here and dumped and sold off. The second we closed here, my stop went straight to break even, which is a little bit early for me, but I held a risk-free trade from here and let it run to my draw on liquidity, which, as you can see right here, I took it. I also took it on my funded account, which made back for the loss I took today, the $40 loss. So I'm up $300 in the funded and a little bit extra on the other accounts I have. I'm only going to call them the other accounts now. So I'm very close to reaching my goal. From here, oh yeah, we had another trade too. This is separate because you could see, here we go, we have the open, but we also have SMT through this high, and we have manipulation right here. This is all happening inside of a, as you see right here, this is happening inside of a 15-minute SIBI. No, not 15-minute SIBI, what am I talking about? I'm pretty sure this is a 15-minute SIBI. As you can see right here, it's a 15-minute SIBI, but it wasn't marked out that way. So we have a higher time frame SIBI that we're running into, running out the high. Pretty sure this is a turtle soup because full porting had that in his journal. So we have S&P high, and someone's probably in my chat right now. Hold up. What's up, Zetaxer? You can see run out the high, easy stuff right here. And from here, you just want to see lower. We have BPR, which is right here. I enter off my BPRs a lot. Usually, I would take an entry like this. I'll show you an example where I take it and I would have my stop loss of 1 tick above, which would have gotten me taken out of this trade if I actually took it like this, unless I was targeting some internal lows like this low right here or this one right here. That's probably the only way I could have gone away with it. But if you would have been patient, if you waited just a little bit longer for a bigger retrace, I guess. Right here, you can see that we ran out the high inside of 705 OTE. And all this stuff basically aligned for, I don't know how to say this, Generation 4 Turtle Soup. Short, which is, it sounds crazy because I haven't seen one of these in a while. But I like to see some PD arrays align with it, where we run out the high, we run through this high with 705 supporting us, we respect it, and we just shoot lower. Otherwise, the better entry would have just been off 705, PD array aligning with 705. And we could have taken an entry off of that. Other than that, what else could we have gone over? Very fire.
Wait, yo, bro.
Yo.
Can I show you something? Like, and I just wanna like.
Yeah.
If you agree on this trade, like if you could have taken it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this was the game session, but.
NQ. Okay, 10-minute breaker. What the? Yeah, that was close. Where was the trade? Where's your execution at?
What the fuck is that?
Okay, don't harass him for it.
On the woman FPG.
Oh, okay, 1-minute FPG. Okay, after pushing lower, I can understand that. Yeah, because we already had the run of the high. Everything was bearish there. I mean, as long as you're understanding the confluence, is like
Such a good trade.
as long as you're understanding the confluence, like how we ran out the high instead of a 15-minute SIBI, and we just, as you can see, induced the high, had that 1-minute inversion. If you can completely understand that, interrupt that 1-minute SIBI, that's really good. Because that's a breakaway gap. It's not a breakaway gap. Oh yeah, that SIBI. No, it's not. The entry was supposed to be a breakaway gap because we're supposed to run through the breaker basically, or start disrespecting other PD arrays. That's not bad though.
Amazing.
High time frame looks very good for that.
Yeah, it's kind of light though.
Man. Okay, it's just another example. Black sheep. Yo, full boarding. Look. Open, no manipulation through the low, but we use it to respect this. Chain save delivery. Boom. Run through the low. Push up, retrace, respect, higher. Very clean. I just want to see if my stop loss would have worked out here.
Good shit, bro.
Yes, bro, good S.
Wait, would you say like we can come on a stream quick?
Hmm?
Let's say I would have tried to take it on this 3 minute erotic gap.
That's a breakaway
Would you
gap.
say price? Yeah, but would you say, let's say say we're like,
Yo, so mammoth.
would you expect price to go back in there to touch it?
No, because that's a breakaway gap. I wouldn't want to see price retrace into it.
No. Okay. But how you gonna know that?
Just by looking at how we ran through that breaker. I mean, that's a unicorn, but usually I don't want to see us retrace into those. I just want to see us just leave it. There was longs end of day. I was shorts the entire day. I took one long and took a loss.
Yeah, because for me, you know, like if I take a trade, I always want to see the breakthrough for an ITG and break an ITG, you know?
Yeah.
That's definitely. Because that's like my A plus entry level.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Do you have any questions right now?
Me?
I don't know how big his dick is.
No, this guy's like, he's my friend. He's high as fuck right now.
You're good. You're good.